like the way they fight.
Sometimes you may think it's not real, but it's real, man. I saw some pain out there.
It's gotta be real. It's gotta be real.
Some matches are kind of rigged.
Why is pro wrestling becoming so popular? Find out when we enter the arena of WrestleMania. Next on Town Hall.
And now, your moderator, Jack Faust.
Yeah, WrestleMania. Hi. We're going to have wrestlers, fans, others, and your referee sitting right here for WrestleMania tonight. You know, we've always had pro wrestling with us, so it seems, but now there's no question. It's in its golden age. More people everywhere are in tune to pro wrestling. The numbers are staggering. Just looking at the World Wrestling Federation, the WWF, we see 20 million viewers watching it regularly, 10 million paid admissions, the largest indoor crowd in history. And tonight on Town Hall, we've got 135 people in here, and I don't know how many we turned away. And people we turned away, we've had them cry, we've had them curse because they were turned away. But it is WrestleMania. I'm going to start it off here by introducing a couple of our featured guests. And I'd ask you to come up here, all right? Would you present yourself in the middle of the ring, please? On my right, at 250 pounds, Billy Jack Haynes. On my left, 265 pounds, Mean Mike Miller. Now, you guys know the rules?
And the referee, Mr. Rogers.
Right here. Right. Careful now, don't. You might tip me off a little here. Right. That's okay. I'll be gentle with you.
Don't pull the hair.
But you guys know the rules. It's Town Hall. You raise your hand if you want to talk. When I call on you, you talk. All right, now that's it. Shake hands, sit down, and come out talking. Because after all, this is Town Hall. All right. Okay, first, let's see here. We have a clip out there, and I want to show our fans this man in action. If we can, up there in the booth, you think you can run a clip for us of Billy Jack Haynes in action, in the ring?
Anxious to see what weasel ring around the collar really looks like. Hey! Shoulder block by Iron Mike. Down in front goes Billy Jack. Nicely fried. Scooped him up. Wow. That's 270 pounds plus there. You know, I've been asking a lot of guys, Brain, you know, how they really felt about it. Turn around, take a look at what's going on around here. Uh-oh, he planted something right inside that forearm support. Could be all she wrote here. No, duck underneath. As Billy Jack goes behind, he's going for the Bull Nelson. Can he get it? Reaching up, the hand's not locked in there yet. Oh, no. Imagine what that would feel like on you, Brain, right now.
There it is. All right, Mean Mike, I'm going to turn to you. That guy we saw there's pretty good, isn't he?
He's damn good. He is. He's real good.
If you were to meet him, could he toss you around like that?
I've met him before, head on head, in the Portland Sports Arena a number of times.
How does it go?
Pretty rough.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Can you handle him?
He's pretty mean, you know.
Yeah, but is he a better man than you are?
No.
Not really.
Wait a minute now.
Now, what would happen if tomorrow night you were going to meet him? Who'd be the winner? Who'd be the winner?
We get in there one-on-one. We'll see which better man it is.
Who do you think it is?
Well, who hits the gym more? Who's out training more?
All right, you got any secret weapons for him?
I've been in this business 10 years, so I just sit there and I think about it.
Yeah?
I can get it.
You got a good secret weapon? What's your best hold, your best move?
Adrenaline.
Your best hold is adrenaline. All right, back to you, Billy Jack Haynes. How long have you been wrestling?
6 years, Jack.
Mm-hmm. And what do you think about what he said? What if you met him? How do you think it'd go?
Mike Miller, I've been wrestling all over the world, and I have a lot of respect for Mike Miller. He's one of the toughest competitors I've ever faced, and like he says, who's in shape is who wins the battle, and I have a lot of respect for the man.
What's your best move? What's your best hold?
I'm more of a, I'm not really a real finesse wrestler, although I can wrestle, but I'm more of a street fighter like in my younger days in the ring, but I try and go by the rule book, but if someone breaks the rules, you have to go against that.
Okay, if you're playing within the rules, what's your best move?
Full Nelson.
Full Nelson. What's a full Nelson?
Want me to show you?
Yeah. Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, Jack, there's a quarter Nelson, half Nelson, full Nelson, whatever in wrestling. A full Nelson is when you get in behind a man, so forth, lock of your fingers. You can try and get out if you like, but you know I'm not going to put much pressure on you. All you do is you.
Ow! Jesus. Well, that's all right. That's all right. That's all right. Nothing to that. Nothing to it, really. And that's your best move.
Well, put you to sleep if you do it right. Shuts all your circulation, your blood off to your brain, and it can be very dangerous.
All right. We met the wrestlers. Let's meet the fans. How many people here are wrestling fans? Let's see them. Okay. How many people here would say you're Billy Jack's fans? How many people for Mean Mike? Oh, Mean Mike. It looks like even the bad guys have fans, huh? Okay, who would be... Huh? He's not a bad guy, what? Hey, look. Mean Mike is a good guy? Okay, fair enough. Okay, let me look around. Who would say that they're here is the #1 wrestling fan? Okay, you?
My name is Leela McGarry. I'm Rip Oliver's #1 fan.
Uh-huh.
I go just about every Saturday night if I'm not working. I love it. I make signs constantly. I spend probably 15 hours a week
Let's
making
see your
my
signs.
Rip rules the Northwest. If Rip can't do it, no one can. Oliver's #1 fan. Rip and Brian Adams had a out-of-town match, so I made this one saying that Rip was staying. Grappler is going to be the AWA champion. Brian Adams left. I'm sorry, Mike.
Are you? Sissy.
And Sissy Miller.
That's Sissy Miller? Uh-oh,
Yes.
look out.
But that's
He'll
not
give you the
meant
half,
out of
Nelson.
respect for him as a person, but as a wrestler, I'm Oliver's fan. Oliver hates him. I have to hate him too.
Okay, let me ask you, what kind of a person are you? What do you do? You said you work? What
I
kind of
run a
work do you have?
daycare during the day.
Uh-huh.
I'm a mother of 4.
Uh-huh. Do you take the kids with you?
Sure do.
Mm-hmm. Let me ask you this. What do you like about it?
Everything.
What's everything?
Just everything. It's excitement constantly. I mean, when you're there, you don't see nothing on TV what you do when you're there. I mean, the wrestlers are here and there and everywhere, and they're arguing over here, and they're doing this, and fans are going... Fans fight like crazy. I have not yet been there that I didn't fight with the person next to me because they hate Oliver, and off we go.
You mean you really fight?
Not fist fight. Words-wise, Oliver stinks, blah, blah, blah. And I have to defend him. I'm his #1 fan.
All right, fans, why do you like it? There's a question. We said before it's tremendously popular. Would you introduce yourself, please?
My name's Kathy Rosini, and I do the WWF events in Washington and Oregon.
Uh-huh. Okay, Kathy, I threw out some numbers. Are those numbers right?
Oh, yes. It's unbelievably popular, and I promote many sporting events. And I just can't tell you how the professional wrestling has fascinated me. And I see we have psychologists here, and I'm sure you just have a field day with this because it's a real psychological thing. What I like to look at pro wrestling as is it's the temporary suspension of disbelief. And for the fans, it inspires emotion. It's a socially acceptable way to get rid of the stress and pressures of the day. You can yell and scream, and not only acceptable, but you look weird if you're not. The fan is as much the show as the wrestling.
So it's a drama.
It's a drama, it's sports and it's entertainment, it's both and yet it's neither. It's in a category all by itself.
Let's throw that out to the fans. Fans, why is it so popular? Fans, why is it so popular? Who wants to pick that up? Way in the back, you.
My name's Brian Stott, and I think it's just mainly it's, like the guy said before the show, it's good entertainment.
Good entertainment. Right there, more fans. Right there, you.
My name's Andy Hayes, and I think it's because, like, the guys beat up on each other and stuff. But people say that kids, like, it's bad for kids to watch it. But none of my friends that watch it do anything bad, like body slam and hit people.
If you don't imitate it or imitate them, why do you like it?
Because I just like to see all the big tough guys and stuff, like Billy Jack.
Okay, right there, you.
Well, I think tradition has a lot to do with it, too. You know, here I'm 27. I remember watching with Grandpa when I was 6. And here it is, the same guy, not the same guys, but you go through your guys, you got some new ones, you just keep an interest in it. And now it's just really taken off with, of course, population getting more and more. And this is the tradition of it all really interests some people.
More fans, more testimonials. Right back there, you, sir.
Yes, I think some of the kids nowadays are looking for kind of like somebody to look up to. And I know when I was a kid, I used to watch Tony wrestle a lot, and I really enjoyed a lot watching him wrestle all the time. And then I had a feeling like, I kind of get a feeling you're a part of somebody and that you choose somebody, kind of like the Greeks did, and that they got somebody they select, and they stand behind them, and they kind of get a build-up, like the young lady over there. you really get a feeling inside that, you know, you want to be a part of something in that. And some kids like my boy, he takes to the Macho Man really high, and Billy Jack and he take like Billy Jack and he brings in something that we don't have now, and that's something that represents the Northwest. Very little recognition gets taken to the Northwest, and we get a fine man, a good wrestler who puts on a good act and show and brings some recognition to our part of the country.
Who are the fans? Who goes? What kind of people go?